Yes, I am still embracing the no shave November spirit. Hi, one thing which happens before almost every election is the talk of farmers' loan waivers. Every party does it. The BJP,
भाजपा की सरकार बनते ही इन छोटे किसानों का कर्ज माफ कर दिया जाएगा।
Congress,
चुनाव कांग्रेस पार्टी जीतने जा रही है। चुनाव के बाद आप 10 दिन गिनना, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 और मोदी जी का जवाब 10 दिन के अंदर कांग्रेस पार्टी मध्य प्रदेश के हर किसान का कर्जा माफ करके दे देगी।
TDP, DMK, you name a political party and chances are they either have promised it in the past or are doing so right now. It's like the movie Sooryavansham on Set Max. You will see it every now and then. But before we delve into loan waivers completely, let's look at why the bad loans exist in the first place. Farmers work on credit because of the harvest season. Seeds are costly, fertilizers are costly, machinery and labor even more so. These require upfront payments, hence the loan. Cue the dependency on the rains, the monsoons. In a good season, yields are high and the farmer can get some profits to repay the loan. All is well. In a bad season, yields are low and forget profits, breaking even becomes a dream. This means no repayment of loan, instead losses. Herein comes government loan waivers, essentially saying here you go, try again. Cause farmers are fundamental to our economy and more importantly, our food supply. I've seen people go, oh, I can't live without my phone or this app or whatever. No, I'll tell you what you cannot live without. Food. And here it becomes complicated because all farmers' loans are waived off with some terms and conditions, of course, but in a sense, the complete amount, which is principal plus interest. Now the behavior changes. All those farmers who paid back on time, well, they got a bad deal. Those who didn't pay on time got off lucky. Ask yourself, why would anyone pay the next time over? And here's the thing, the money from these loan waivers almost never actually reaches the farmers. Instead, it goes to the people who need it the most. The banks, of course. The same people who, through their brilliant insights into human psychology and credit, gave us Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi, and so many countless others. The same people who want us to pay them for taking out our own money off the ATM, and the same people on whom I did my first ever video through Bakaiti. Loan waivers are simply clearing the debt of the farmer from the bank's books. Banks are only happy to clear off these bad loans. These were burdensome in the first place and now they are getting some interest as well. The interests are a story in themselves. There is one that is promised and one that a farmer actually pays because things are hunky-dory only so long as you are able to pay back the loan on time. Else, the fine print apply. The underlying problems haven't changed, however. The farmer who didn't have the money earlier to pay back the loan might also not have enough money to sow for the upcoming season either. In which case, what can they do? Go for another loan, of course. If the banks accept, welcome to the cycle of debt. If not, oh dear, loan sharks. The absolute worst kind of sharks in all of our planet's biology. Even the great white shark goes, come on man, we are not that bad. And it's not even that the farmers took all this loan waiver money in the first place. A lot of it is interest which the banks drummed up. But because the government is paying it, the farmers who were paying back their loans earlier diligently won't be doing so anymore. What's the point? The government will take care of it. Every party is promising it. And there goes our credit culture. Farmers don't repay loans, interest goes up, government gives loan waivers, now more farmers don't repay back their loans, more interest is accumulated, more loan waivers are demanded and required. And the vicious cycle continues. After all, it's the taxpayers' money. Who cares? So attuned is the system by now that some people have started taking out loans posing as farmers themselves because to them it's essentially free money. Government will eventually repay back the loans and when they do, Bob's your uncle. Except when the government doesn't and loan sharks rise up from the ashes, taking us back to the 19th century. Ain't no loan waiver working against that. I am not advocating for stopping loan waivers altogether here. At times they may be needed because we need the agriculture sector for our dear lives, but it should be used at best once or twice. If it becomes a continuous thing like it has right now, we are in deep trouble. For loan waivers are like painkillers. They may be needed, but always in conjunction with other more important procedures. Mere painkillers have never healed any injury or disease, irrespective of how cool house may make you think Vicodin is. Farmers' loan waivers alone won't ever solve the agrarian crisis either. That requires long-term political will and capital, addressing fundamental issues. But loan waivers sure sound really nice, and it helps win elections. So here goes every single political party. I'll see you next time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10